In the dystopian nation of Panem, a society built upon the remnants of North America, the capital exerts its dominance over 12 impoverished districts through oppressive means. One such method is the annual Hunger Games, a televised event where a boy and a girl from each district aged 12 to 18 are selected to fight to the death until only one remains. This brutal spectacle serves both as entertainment and a stark reminder of the capital's unyielding power. In District 12, known for its coal mining and crippling poverty, 16-year-old Katniss Everdeen has become the primary provider for her family following her father's death in a mining accident. She hones her hunting skills in the Forbidden Woods alongside her best friend, Gale Hawthorne, to keep her mother and younger sister, Primrose Prim, from starving. The story begins on the day of the reaping, the ceremonial lottery that determines the tributes for the Hunger Games. Despite the overwhelming odds, Prim's name is drawn. Driven by an intense protective instinct, Katniss volunteers to take her sister's place, marking a rare and courageous act in their district. The male tribute selected is Peeta Mellark, the baker's son, who once showed Katniss a profound kindness by giving her bread when her family was on the brink of starvation. This act of compassion has lingered in Katniss's memory, creating a complex bond between them. As Katniss and Peeta are whisked away to the capital, they are introduced to their mentor, Haymitch Abernathy, the only living victor from District 12, whose struggles with alcoholism make him an unpredictable guide. They also meet Effie Trinket, their flamboyant escort, and Cinna, Katniss's stylist. Unlike the ostentatious capital citizens, Cinna's understated demeanor and genuine concern provide Katniss with a sense of comfort amidst the overwhelming extravagance. During the opening ceremonies, Cinna designs striking outfits for Katniss and Peeta, featuring synthetic flames that earn Katniss the moniker, the Girl on Fire. This memorable display captures the audience's attention, a crucial factor in gaining sponsors who can provide life-saving assistance during the games. In the days leading up to the event, tributes undergo training to showcase their skills. Katniss's proficiency with a bow and arrow, a result of her hunting background, impresses the game makers, earning her a high score and increasing her visibility. In a strategic move during his pre-games interview, Peeta confesses his long-standing love for Katniss. This revelation adds a layer of complexity to their relationship, leaving Katniss uncertain about Peeta's true intentions and how this narrative might influence their survival. As the games commence, Katniss relies on her survival instincts, avoiding initial confrontations at the cornucopia, a central supply hub that becomes a bloodbath. She retreats into the forested arena, utilizing her hunting expertise to find food and water. The capital manipulates the environment to heighten drama, unleashing a man-made firestorm that forces Katniss toward other tributes. During this chaos, she sustains burns but manages to evade capture. While seeking refuge in a tree, Katniss encounters Rue, the young tribute from District 11, who reminds her of Prim. The two form a covert alliance, sharing resources and developing a plan to undermine the dominant career tributes, those from wealthier districts trained specifically for the games. Rue's knowledge of plants and the environment proves invaluable. Together, they devise a strategy to destroy the career's stockpile of supplies, a mission that Katniss successfully executes by triggering hidden landmines. Tragedy strikes when Rue is fatally wounded by another tribute. In her final moments, Katniss sings to her and adorns her body with wildflowers, a poignant act of defiance against the capital's dehumanization. This gesture resonates deeply with viewers, particularly in Rue's home district, sparking subtle acts of rebellion. Following Rue's death, an announcement alters the game's rules. Two tributes from the same district can now win as a pair. Motivated by this change, Katniss searches for Peeta and finds him grievously injured, camouflaged along a riverbank. She tends to his wounds, and they play up the star-crossed lovers narrative to elicit sympathy and support from sponsors. Their fabricated romance becomes increasingly genuine, blurring the lines between strategy and true emotion. As supplies dwindle, the game makers orchestrate a feast, offering items each tribute desperately needs. Despite Peeta's objections, Katniss risks attending to secure medicine for his infection. She narrowly escapes death, thanks to an unexpected act of mercy from Thresh, the male tribute from District 11 who spares her life out of respect for her alliance with Rue. With Peta's health restored, the duo faces the final remaining tribute, Cato. The capital unleashes monstrous mutations, genetically engineered creatures to expedite the climax. In a harrowing confrontation atop the cornucopia, Cato meets his end, leaving Katniss and Peta as the last survivors. However, the capital rescinds the earlier rule change, declaring only one victor. Unwilling to kill each other, Katniss proposes a joint suicide by consuming poisonous nightlock berries. This act forces the game makers to concede, crowning both as victors to avoid undermining the game's authority. Upon their return to the capital, Katniss and Peta are celebrated, but the repercussions of their defiance loom. Haymitch warns Katniss that her actions have painted her as a symbol of rebellion, making her a target for the capital's wrath. To protect themselves and their loved ones, they must continue the facade of their romance. Peta, unaware of the strategic nature of Katniss's affections, feels betrayed, leading to tension as they journey back to District 12. Katniss's courageous stand in the arena ignites a spark of resistance across Panem, setting the stage for a larger struggle against oppression and tyranny. Themes and lessons from The Hunger Games. Suzanne Collins's The Hunger Games delves deep into themes that resonate with readers, prompting reflection on societal structures, personal ethics, and human resilience. 1. The inequality between rich and poor. Panem's societal structure starkly contrasts the opulence of the capital with the destitution of the districts. The capital's citizens indulge in lavish feasts and extravagant fashion, oblivious to the daily struggles of those in districts like 12, where starvation is commonplace. This disparity highlights the dangers of wealth concentration and societal neglect. Readers are encouraged to reflect on real-world economic inequalities and the moral imperative to address them. 2. Suffering as entertainment. The Hunger Games serve as a gruesome spectacle for the capital's residents, turning the tribute's pain into mass entertainment. This theme critiques the desensitization of societies that consume violence as amusement, drawing parallels to modern reality television and media consumption. It challenges readers to consider the ethical implications of finding entertainment in others' miseries. The importance of appearances. Throughout the narrative, appearances play a crucial role in survival. Katniss's public persona, crafted with Cinna's help, influences public perception and sponsor support. This emphasis on image underscores the power of media manipulation and the often blurred